What do you think of the first day?
Red.
Just red.
Cool.
Matt. Hey, Laura.
I can talk.
How are we doing so far?
Oh, you know what? I'll bet there is no sound.
Yeah, there is.
Right there.
Let's go.
Yeah. Get him one of them autofocus ones, you know?
Video, that's right. That's not what am I doing here? You down too.
Sorry, what's that on your belt?
Special pose.
Special food.
Take your time. That's good. Thank you.
Sorry, what's that on your belt? Uh-oh.
Come on, big boy. Give me the camera, Dad.
This could be trouble.
Wait a minute. You gotta go over there. I want to take a picture.
Let me give you the camera.
No, I'm gonna use the camera.
We're on this side, hon.
Come here, baby.
Now, take your time. Watch it.
Cool it down, guy. Cool it down.
Not some of the people you let in here. Dingbat over there, Disney.
I got a kiss.
Oh, I did too on the hand.
He got higher on me.
Just don't go too far to the side. If it is gentle, just want to lay back. And the guy says,
It's raining, Mike.
I've never used those before. You never get rained out.
Next time to say 7. Yeah.
It is.
Ladies and gentlemen from Paradise, sitting back in Matthew Newmark.
We start filming in August, so we're pretty busy right now. So.
Exactly. Well, please join us over here as we recreate a Hollywood tradition that started over 60 years ago when Norma Talmadge, accompanied by Barry Pickford and Douglas Fairbanks, accidentally stepped in the cement while on tour of the construction site of the original Chinese theater. One signature down. Here come those prints. Jenny, on this 10th day of July, we congratulate you and officially welcome you to our Disney family of stars. Ladies and gentlemen, Jenny Beck and Matthew Newmark. Jenny and Matt will be opening the Theater of the Stars today at 5:30. So get your questions ready. Head over to the Theater of the Stars today at 5:30. Joining your band president, enjoy the rest of your day here at the Disney Studios.
Hey, guy. You bet. No problem.
Well, let me ask you something. How many of you were hoping that when you came here to the Disney MGM studios that you'd get a chance to see a star? Yeah? You know, here at the Disney Company, we like to make dreams come true. We have not only one, we've got two of them for you today. You know, that's something special that makes an actor a star, sometimes surfaces at a very young age. Now, our stars today are perfect examples. He's starred in feature films and Knots Landing. She starred in Tightrope with Clint Eastwood and also 2 award-winning miniseries, including V. Together, they helped bring the family western back to TV in the series Paradise. Will you please welcome Matthew Newmark and Jenny Beck right here. Good to have you here today.
Thank you very much.
This is your first day here, right?
Yeah.
Have you gotten a chance to see any of the parks yet? Go around and...
Well, this is our first one that we've seen so far, but we've gone on a lot of rides and we can't wait to go on more.
Yeah, what's your favorite so far?
I'd have to say Star Tours.
Star Tours? Everybody been on Star Tours? Yeah. So a lot of people are interested with people, you know, teenagers your age. How did you get started in the business? Jenny, how did you?
I started when I was 2 years old. And I'm almost 16 right now, so it's 14 years. And my mom had a friend who was in the business, and she kind of got me into it, and I started slow, and I built up to what I'm doing now, and it's a lot of fun.
I started with commercials, and I was with a commercial agency for a while, and then I went to a theatrical, and I've just
How old were
done
you
that
when
ever-
your first professional job?
I think I was 7 or 8, I believe.
So stage mothers, get started now. There is work out there. I hear your series has been renewed for a mid-season replacement. Is that right?
Yeah, we were canceled for one day. That was real exciting.
Little scary?
Yeah, well, we had Tears on Monday for sadness and Tears on Tuesday for happiness. So we're going through.
And we're gonna start up filming 8 new episodes in August.
Sounds good. Did you have to do any of your own writing or any stunts on the show? I know there's a lot of Western action involved. Do you do any of that yourself?
Well, there's a lot of static over that because we want to do our own writing because we're experienced horseback riders and there's certain policies that if we get hurt, there's big trouble in town and and we just, yeah, we love to do our own writing when we can, but when it comes to falling off cliffs and stuff like that, we gotta draw the
They don't
line
like
somewhere.
that, do they? No, they don't
They're
like
pretty, they're pretty good about letting us do it for the most part. I have horses of my own, and Matt comes over and goes riding all the time, so, you know, we really enjoy what we
I was
do.
going to say, we heard you have quite a menagerie of pets at your house. Why don't you tell the folks?
Okay, I have 2 Siamese cats named Augie and Rambo, 2 Jack Russell Terriers named Patty and Jackie. We have, if anybody wants a kitten, come back to LA. We have somebody dumped some wild kittens in our yard, and they're
It's a free cat, but you'll have to pay for the airfare yourself.
Yeah, it's only $300, no problem. We have 2 quarter horses. We have doves and fish and peacocks around our area, but we have a lot of wild animal life, and we kind of live in the country, but it's in the city, and it's real enjoyable.
I have 2 dogs.
You're a normal American family. Well, it's been a pleasure meeting both of you. Thank you for stopping
Thank
by.
you very
Ladies and
much.
gentlemen, let's hear it for him again. Now, if you'd like to ask your own questions of them, they'll be appearing at the Theater of the Stars today at 5:30 for Star Conversation. So head on over.
That makes an actor a star sometimes surfaces at a very young age. Now, our stars today are perfect examples. He starred in feature films and Knots Landing. She starred in Tightrope with Clint Eastwood and 2 award-winning miniseries. Together, they helped bring the family western back to TV in the series Paradise. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Matthew Newmark and Jenny Beck. Hi there, you two.
Hello.
I guess are you both having a fun time here at the studios, Jenny?
Yes, it's a lot of fun. We flew in last night, and we spent the day.
And we've gone on a lot of rides, and it's just been great so far.
You've been able to go on rides and everything already. What's been your favorite, Matt?
Star Tours, definitely.
Jenny, yours too, huh? Tell me, Matt, what's it like trying to go to school and shoot series at the same time?
Well, a lot of times it's really tough. We have to do 3 hours of school a day. I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're working and you're switching back and forth, it's really kind of a hassle, you know. But we get it done, you know, and we get a lot of private attention because it's only the 2 of us in the classroom.
Yeah, we do a lot of going into algebra tests, and 20 minutes later they pull you out of it, and you're stuck on that one problem. They take you out of it. It's all in all, it's a lot of fun because you have that one-on-one attention with your tutor, and it makes it really easy. You know, I've been doing really well this year. When I went back to school, it made it a lot easier.
Jenny, do you think you miss out on a lot having to go to school that way?
I don't think so. I mean, I go to my regular high school and we're on hiatus, which is our break during the season. And while we're working, if I have a day off, Matt's mom and my mom will have us go to school at our regular schools. And I enjoy that because I get to see my friends, but I'm also involved in a lot of volunteering. I go to all the dances and all the fun social stuff at school, so I'm not really missing out on a whole lot.
And Matt, you're pretty active in sports, right?
Yeah, I don't mind missing school so much. It's the sports, you know, that I kind of miss because I'm on the school basketball team and soccer and all that. And that's really hard to go back and forth. The practice is a lot, but you know, we work it out and everything, you know.
What do you think is now you both started acting when you were very young, right?
Yes.
How old were you, Matt, when you
I
started?
was 7 years old.
7, and Jenny, you were only...
I was 2 when I started working.
What's the hardest part, do you think, of growing up already working like this?
I've grown up with it. As I said, I was 2 years old. I'll be 16 in August. It's just something I've grown up with, and it's been a hobby. I have a very, very supportive family, and it's never something I've had to do. My mom has always, said, this is available, do I do it? And if I don't want to, I can say no. It's not like, no. It's not like I'm in trouble if I say no. It's something that's real enjoyable for me. It's a hobby.
I started with commercials myself, and I think the hardest thing is to transition from commercials to acting, because in commercials you're really corny and you're holding the sign up and it's all smiling and stuff. And when you do movies and TV shows, you really have to start acting, and it's hard to get used to that. But if you take acting classes once in a while, it helps too.
Now, do you two hope to work together in future projects?
Hope so. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. A lot of people are, think that there's something going on between the two of us. And he's more like a brother than he's anything. We fight like you would not believe. I have a brother at home, and we're all the kids. There's 4 kids on our show if you haven't seen it, from 8 till 16, and we all get along really well, like brothers and sisters, more or less anything. And it's a really fun show to be on because we're outside at a ranch. Horseback riding, canoeing in the lake, whatever there is to do, we do. So it makes a lot of fun.
Well, that's great, and we'll look forward to seeing more episodes of Paradise coming up, right?
Thanks, guys.
All right, thanks
Stay
a lot for
cool.
stopping by to see us. Ladies and gentlemen, Matthew Newmark and Jenny Beck. Now, later on this afternoon at 5:30.
What's his name? Jimmy.
Jimmy Isaacs.
Jimmy Isaacs?
He calls me Jeff and Greg.
Anything.
How long do we?
Hey, Greg, how's it going?
Any one syllables.
Yeah.
Hey, Greg, what's shaking, Greg?
Close those quick.
All right.
Hi, everybody.
Well, hi, welcome.
How you doing?
Good. Now, how long have you both been here at Disney World?
We've only been here for a day. We flew in last night, arrived about 9 o'clock.
Okay, now have you had a chance to go on any of the rides here at Disney World and have some fun?
Oh yeah, we went on Star Tours, which is my personal favorite.
That's your favorite, huh? And Jenny, what's your favorite? Is it the same?
Star Tours. Yeah, we came about 10 o'clock this morning, and we've just been doing different things at the park. It's just fantastic. I love it, but Star Tours is my favorite.
It's great. Now, did you want to say something? Go right ahead. Okay. Now, in your series, do you actually do a lot of your own stunts, or do they have people that step in and do them for you?
Sometimes they have stunt doubles, but me and Jenny both ride a lot, so we like to do our own riding scenes usually. But when it comes to falling off cliffs and falling off horses and landing, they usually have stunt doubles for that.
Excellent.
Because there's certain policies that you can't.
Sure. Now, most people don't know this, but you are also a state champion in gymnastics and soccer, and you traveled overseas, I guess, to compete against Denmark.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that. How do you do both sports and acting at the same time and go to school?
Well, it's different seasons. The acting lasted almost year-round, and it interfered with the soccer a lot. I had a hard time getting to practices, and it didn't affect my playing that much because I play a lot out at the ranch and I mess around and stuff, but it was tough to make it to the practices.
Mm-hmm. Jenny, how was it to work with Clint Eastwood?
He's a real sweet guy. He's not at all fierce or nasty or anything. He played my father. I was 9 or 10 years old, and I went to New Orleans, a little close. This is as far over as I've been in the U.S. But he was a sweet, sweet man. He was very nice.
Mm-hmm. Now, who is your favorite actor and actress?
I'm gonna have to say Lee Horsley and Sigrid Thornton. They play on our show. They've been very, very supportive of all the kids as we started in March of '88, and they've been really, really supportive of all of us for years.
Excellent. Now, Matthew, you're getting older, and you're going to have to do a romantic role at some time. If you had an actress that you were going to do your first on-camera kiss with, who would that be?
Thank you so much for asking this question. I really don't know. As long as she's cute,
That's all that matters.
Exactly.
All right. Now, Jenny, they tell me that you have a zoo back home.
Yeah, my personal zoo.
Tell me a little bit about that.
We just have a lot of animals. I have 2 dogs, 2 cats, 2 horses. We have a regular Noah's Ark at my house. Birds and fish and peacocks, and we've got a lot of animals.
Well, I'll tell you, that is very interesting. We know you have to run, but we'd like to thank you both for coming by and meeting our audience here. And best of luck to you. If you would like to ask them questions, you can ask them at Theater of the Stars at 4:30. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a nice round of applause for Matthew and Jenny.
Thank you very much.
Vente, Mariana. Where's Matt? He's right there with him. Get close. Get close, Jason.
Oh yeah, stay down there. I like this. Get out. Oh, you're out this way. Okay.
Thank you. Mariana, acércate.
I thought you were still on the I'm not doing that much.
What are you doing?
All I'm doing is bringing up the lights on the sides and stuff.
Not to burn them up, just to add a little bit of look to it.
Who's our MC today? Blaine. Blaine. Yes.
Let's go see the stars. Let's go to those wonderful fabulous stars.
We have passed them out.
Hi everybody, my name's Blaine. I'll be your host here at the Theater of the Stars for a conversation with our very special guest stars. That special something that makes an actor a star sometimes surfaces at a very young age. Our stars today are perfect examples. He starred in feature films in Knots Landing, she starred in Tightrope with Clint Eastwood, and 2 award-winning miniseries. Together, they helped bring the film western back to TV in the series Paradise. The Disney MGM Studios is thrilled to have our stars here today, so you can meet them and ask a few questions of your own. Does everybody have your questions ready? Terrific. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Matthew Newmark and Jenny Beck. Okay, you guys just arrived. Have you gotten a chance, Jenny, to see any of the attractions here at the studios?
Star Tours, yeah. That was probably our favorite. We flew in last night around 9 o'clock. We've got here early this morning and we've just been cruising around here.
All right, and your favorite?
My favorite was Star Tours, but I also enjoyed the backstage tour too. That was great.
All right.
There are lots more to see too.
All right, yeah, exactly. You've got 5 fun-filled days here at Disney World. Is this the first time you've been here, Jenny? Or?
To Florida, yeah. This is as far over as I've been in the United States.
Now, have you been to Disneyland out in California?
Oh yeah, yeah. We've been to Disneyland a couple times. It's nothing compared to this.
Right, right. Now, the way the conversation works is, you'll see Michael, he's standing in the little plaid vest there. He's got his hand up right now. All you have to do is raise your hands if you have any questions you want to ask a star before. They will be happy to answer it. So just raise those hands. I want to see them all raised, and I'm seeing lots of them raised right now. All right, so Michael will be right around. Now,
first they're like in the stage.
Paradise. Jenny,
Well, at least he didn't ask
what
me
is
what
a typical
questions
day
he
like for
wanted.
you with school and everything?
Okay, our days can sometimes be 14 hours long, including driving. You wake up. I live about an hour and a half from where I work. So every morning, I have to take a shower, so it gives me 2 hours to get up and get ready and go to work. We get there, it depends on how the day goes. You have to have 3 hours of school. We can work 9.5 hours. It changes for different ages. In a month, I go to 10.5 hours. What else? We have to have a lunch break.
Well, they're nice. Yeah, really.
Our show takes place.
God they did.
Our show takes place in 1890s. So we do it all on a ranch. So we have horseback riding and all that stuff. So during the summertime, it's like summer camp. It's a lot of fun.
Now, dealing with the horseback riding and everything, Matt, when you're riding a horse, along the time period of the day, do you take horseback riding classes?
We did at the beginning of the show, but it really never had to be done because me and Jenny have both ridden horses a lot. We're pretty experienced in that field.
Great. I think we got a question right there.
How does it like to be on Paradise?
How does it
How does it like to be in Paradise?
That is the question.
What is it like to be in Paradise? Well, you probably know it's a Western. So for kids, it's an absolute amusement park, 24 hours a day, especially in the summer when we don't have to do any school. When you're not working, you can take horses out, and there's great weather out there, and it's just a lot of fun for all of us.
It's usually very dry heat in Florida. It's usually real dry. We have a lot of wasps. And when it's summertime, we don't have to do any school. So the 3 hours of school is out of the question. School in summertime. We can go horseback riding when the horses are convenient and available. They have a little lake there. Sometimes during the summer, we try and get a head start on some of our schooling because you tend to fall behind a little bit during the school year.
Now, when you're working, say in the summer, do you guys just basically spend?
Don't believe it.
Or do you have friends come together or anything like that?
You're allowed to have guests come in, but they have to be someone that you're pretty close with and you know pretty well.
Right.
As long as they're not going to be a nuisance to the whole thing, because after all, it's a job and you have to get work done.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not like, it's also not, when we go there, it's not like you don't know anybody, and everybody, our crew and our cast, everybody, it's like a complete family. And that's, I think, what makes it so enjoyable, is everybody's behind everybody, and that really makes it a lot of fun.
Mike?
How old were you when you started showbiz?
I was 7 when I started doing commercials, and then I went into theatrical at about age 10.
I was 2. I'm going to be 16 in a month, so it's 14 years, and I've loved it ever since.
Now, how has that been with your families? I'll start over here with Matt. Like you started way back. Was it them that got you started, or was it you that decided?
Actually, I have to say it was them, because my mom noticed one time that I could imitate almost any popular performer, and they decided just to get me into commercials because, I don't know, I guess I had a good smile or something, but they liked me, and I started going out for commercials, and I just hit theatrical, and here I am.
Great. When you were 2, did you decide?
When I was 2, I said to my mom, I'm out of here, I want to go into the movies. No, when I was 2, it was basically, my parents decided they thought it would be a fun thing to do. And when I got old enough, they started letting me make my own decisions. And I feel I've made favorable decisions because I've had fun doing everything.
That must say $176,000.
Yeah. Everything has basically been my decision as far as my acting career goes. If I don't want to do something, I don't have to. If there's something that's more important in my life, or if there's a big party or dance I want to go to, and I have an interview scheduled, I don't have to go to the interview. We try and usually work around our normal family schedule. I do have a younger brother, he's 13. And so basically it revolves around my family, but I would definitely like to continue acting as I go.
Great. Michael?
How's your schedule?
The schedule is sometimes for us kids very, very tight, because it's an hour drive out to the ranch, so if you have a 6:30 call, an early scene in the morning, you have to wake up almost at 4:30 in the morning, drive out there. You start school at 8 if you haven't started working yet, and if you have a lot of scenes that day, you switch back and forth constantly, so it can get pretty hectic, but usually it's a lot of fun.
All right, Michael's a week.
Do you guys like boyfriend and girlfriend or not?
Okay, I'm gonna take this one. No. We are like brother and sister than anything. All the 4 kids on the show, we start with a little 8-year-old all the way up to me. I'm the oldest. And Matt and he went to my winter formal. He escorted me to my winter formal my freshman year, and we had a blast. It was like going with my little brother. So no, we're not involved with anything.
I guess you've been told, man.
In Knox Landing.
I played Jason Avery, the son of Laura Avery. Later, I had to be taken off the show because they wanted to cut some paychecks, and they killed my mom off. So I had to move out to California with my dad, supposedly. But anything can happen in the movie. So hey, maybe I'll be back, but it's doubtful. Seriously.
Maybe she'll come back. My mother will come back to life.
Reincarnated. Yeah, definitely.
Now, when you're not dealing with the series and stuff, you're an avid sports fan. Actually, you're an avid athlete. What am I saying? And you went to Denmark,
Sweden.
Sweden. Okay.
Sweden to play. Yeah, I play on a club team called the Manhattan Beach Hurricanes. Manhattan Beach is where I'm from, and we just got back from Sweden last summer, and I just got back. 4 days ago from Sweden, and we were playing in a soccer tournament called the Gothia Cup. It's a big soccer tournament over 56 teams in our age category, and all the age categories put together, there are 500 teams. And we did pretty good. We took 10th place, and I play center forward, and I've been playing all my life soccer, and it's one of my favorite sports.
The big question is, you could win either an Oscar or an Olympic gold medal. What do you think?
Oh boy, that's a tough question because I really would love to have both of them.
There we go.
There we go.
Good recovery, man.
How hard is it getting in show business?
I enjoy it a lot. It's like a hobby for me. I've always been a ham since I was little, you know. My parents, I guess they noticed I was always where the camera was. And it's never been real hard for me. Sometimes when there's difficult scenes, you might have to cry. My character does a lot of that. I've got used to crying because I've done it for 2 years. But I guess it comes easy.
Sometimes, as Jay said, when you're crying, it's tough. But a lot of times, you just gotta think to yourself and just say, just be natural, be yourself, and that's when you're gonna mostly do your best acting job.
Does he give a lot of advice to you guys, or does he just kind of act as the actor?
He's real supportive. He's more like a dad or an uncle than anything. It's real great to have 30 dads on the show. He's very, very supportive of all of the kids and everyone. He's more or less a pat on the back. I don't know, I don't think he gives as much advice. Sometimes if I personally will ask him, he'll tell me, but it's not like he's gonna go that was awful, do it this way, you know? Or it's not like he doesn't do it like that. It's real subtle.
Well, he's got 2 kids of his own, so 2 young kids of his own, so he's really always there to help you if you need him. If you come to ask him, he won't hesitate on helping you out with your lines or whatever you need. He's a real nice guy, great to work with.
Speaking from a parent's perspective, what would you advise a young person who's interested in getting into the movie business but isn't particularly interested in education? What would you tell them about education?
Education as far as acting?
Yes.
I've taken a few classes every once in a while. Sometimes, a new class will come in, we'll go try it out, and I do it once, and I decide to drop out of it. I've had acting coaches, if I decide to go out for a role that's real difficult, I'll have an acting coach, and I haven't done that in like 3 years. But usually I have never done anything, so I don't know what I can tell you. I enroll in classes, I would think. I have a little friend, cousin, who's doing a lot of classes. Go out and find an agent and see if they'll push your child.
What? 2 more. Okay, we have time for 2 more questions, so if you want to go ahead and take that, and then we'll get the question.
Okay, I just wanted to say, just concerning that.
What did he say?
He said it's on display at the museum.
Well, what are you waiting for? Get me that gun!
And now, to unveil the Bolognian diamond, His Majesty the King of Bologna.
You've got a piece of hair on yours.
Go kids. Oh, where's my dad?
Here we go.
Right in the big white wall.
our martini.
Ladies, move to
I didn't say that. I didn't say martini. I said vodka colors.
When the door in, we have to, it doesn't close. Okay. Are you shooting? The boy's door. Knock on it.
Don't knock it. Are you ready?
Hello. Come in, please. Look around. Come in. You're not showing the room.
Zooming.
Zooming. Okay, come in. Here is Jenny's bathroom. A little messy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Look at the water. Watch. Ooh. Ah. Okay. Zoom back. Zoom back. Come here. Wait. Come here. Look at here. Jenny has a little shower.
Heck of a director.
Would you stop that? You're gonna make them dizzy. Look at this.
Make myself dizzy.
Try to hold it still.
Oh.
There's a shower. There's a girl in the shower. And she has a little toiletta over here. We all know what a toilet looks like. Okay, it's over there. Go slow. Okay.
Here, wait, you have to see this.
Here's
my
robe. Oh, well, put the robe on. We all have our little robes. Yes. Hello, Jenny. Okay. This is our family room. Is it still on? Yes. Our family room. Okay. Come into the dining room. Wait a minute. Mrs. Newmark, just a moment.
No, not the way Mrs. Newmark.
No, stop that. Get over here. Wait, get Mrs. Newmark. Quick, there she is.
Darling. This is my new home, you know.
Yes, come here. We're showing the kitchen. Come here. This is our dining room. This is our kitchen. Wait a minute. Come in. Let's open up the little cupboard. Come around. Come around.
You know, they're going to show this
Is
at the
our
Sony Center.
refrigerator with the booze.
Boy, are you going to look dumb.
Our little refrigerator. Our little, wait a minute. Come here. Microwave.
It's like a GE commercial.
Okay. Shall we visit the boys' room first? Wait. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let's look at our view. We're looking at the
That's
view.
that hotel that I can't say, the Grand Floridian.
Okay, come out. Let's go outside. Let's go outside.
I'm off. No, I don't want to go outside. You go outside.
I'd like to go outside.
Simple thing. Magic Kingdom.
Okay. Let's go here. Here, let's go over here. Come here.
It's wet.
Go real slow and start from the
Don't
left.
go to the railing, huh?
It's right there. Okay, go to the left. Go back. This is our view.
Okay.
This is the monorail.
Monorail.
Speedboats. Must be.
Uh-huh.
Go answer the phone.
It's not for me.
Okay.
I'm not going to talk to her.
There's the.
GF.
Okay, there's Disneyland. There's Cinderella's Castle, Space Mountain. This is our view.
Thanks,
Wait,
Chris.
just open it a bit.
Okay, bye.
What is this called?
Balzac.
This is Balzac. And this is the boys' room. We're showing our whole room. Hi, boys!
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Okay, continue with your game.
I must not be seen. That's my hat.
These are better known as the Blues Brothers.
Go in Andrew's room.
Hey, come in. We gotta get Guy sleeping.
What? Jeez.
And the boys have their own little bathroom. Walk in their bathroom.
Oh, jeez.
Seen one bathroom, you've seen them all.
Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
There's Foster's in a special spot.
This is like America's Funniest Home Videos. Can I throw you in the toilet? Bathroom, telephone, hair dryer, sink. Oh, Video Master.
Did he get you?
How did you do that? I like this.
right.
dude.
All right, Guy and Andrea are busy. Oh. See that, Jason?
They won't open the door, so we know what's going on in there.
Okay.
The playroom.
Watch it, Jenny.
The what?
Jenny's bed folded into a cat.
This is my bed.
This is our room.
Oh, sorry.
Stop that. This is our room. Look at our little Mickey Mouses. Go slow, 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 slow. Gotta move
Mickey,
slow.
okay.
Stop that.
Oh, sorry.
Stop that.
Bathroom.
Wait, we got our own little potty room.
Telephone.
Keep all the smell stench in one room.
Stop it. Okay, this is it. We will show you Guy and Andrea's room later.